lost its power. Because as long as the vital force has its power, so it always makes an effort to eliminate or expel this. So you will get constantly an eruption. And regarding the child, for example, a child has inherited the miasm. Generally, what we can observe is that except a few cases where already the child, by the time the child is conceived, already by that time there is a big complication of the miasms in the constitution of the mother, because from father and mother both together. So exception that, but generally when a child is born, the vital force in the child is much in a good, stronger condition than a grown-up person. Generally we understand on the reverse. we generally think in physical, in terms of physical body. What generally we understand is, a child is not so strong, we are very strong. But it is not true. We have so much of muscle and structure and all this, and the child is little. But it is wrong understanding that we are stronger than child. The vital force of the child is much in far and better condition than the grown-up person. How can you prove this? It's very simple. You can make an experiment by yourself. You observe a child playing, constantly running, moving, and you just follow the child for enough 15 minutes and see what happens. Then you cannot move anymore. That itself is a proof. Even the little child in the cradle, who even did not start to walk, even such a little child also constantly keeps moving hands and legs. Can you do that for a long time? After all, if you do some exercise physically for 10 minutes, you are tired. You want to relax. But the child constantly keeps moving and doing all this. What does it mean? It itself is a proof that the vital force in the child is of in a higher degree and much stronger than the vital force of the adult. Because for a long time our vital force is subjected to so much of pressure due to our suppressions and all these things, and medication. That is another big evil, medication, over medication. Because Hahnemann has shown that Sora gets more intensified due to the medication without any similarity. That is what we do. We use so much of medicine which has not at all having any similarity with the internal disease. So what happens, the more you keep medication, because you are producing so much of artificial disease in the constitution. So all this artificial disease which is produced by constant application of so many complex medicines, all this makes the Sora intensified because there is no similarity. If there is similarity, it can eliminate, but according to the law of nature, no two diseases which have no similarity can eliminate each other. Because if a disease is to be cured by another disease which you produce artificially, there should be an attraction. Then they can come together, then one can take over. That is what the principle of law of similars. But when there is no similarity, they repel, just like magnetic law. Like poles repel, it is on the other side. Here, when two diseases having similarity, they are made to exist, then they are attracted towards each other, and then one which is stronger will eliminate the other. That is what we see. So when we are medicating our body, use of so many medicines, we are producing so much of artificial disease which has no similarity at all. Because if there is similarity, there is no need of so much medication. That is quite logical. When so much of medication without similarity keeps constantly producing artificial disease. Therefore, the vital force is constantly kept overworking. You see? We know that we have to work every day. Any person has to work for his livelihood. But if you constantly for a long time keep overworking beyond certain limit, after a short time you will become sick. You will fall sick. That is what we experience. In the same manner, our vital force for a long time is kept under extra work, because more and more you are producing artificial disease without similarity by medication. So constantly the vital force, because the vital force has other functions, the vital force has to take care of the whole constitution and continue all the functions. But in addition to that, you are creating so much of work for the vital force by producing artificial disease without any similarity. So therefore, it is very good for the miasm to increase, to strengthen. The miasm which has entered into you gets more and more strengthened because of our medication without similarity. That is what Hahnemann has explained. It gets more and more intense. That is why you will become more and more susceptible to any sort of influences and any diseases. That is what is happening for majority of the human beings. That is what we can understand by study and by observation. Why more people are prone? Because it is a fact that more and more people are getting into such dangerous diseases. Why? From the very beginning, when the child is born, you are vaccinating the child in the name of prevention. But where is the basis for this? So the first thing you are vaccinating immediately after birth against some diseases. But where is similarity? Because you are acting exactly opposite to the law of nature. That is what is happening. So you feel your child is very healthy, but it is on the contrary. What is happening? This vaccination, this process, is inducing more and more disturbance, and the internal miasm which was inherited already gets more and more strengthened. That is what is happening. But do you think that, generally we think that by vaccination we are preventing certain diseases. As I told you, you are able to prevent only certain manifestation of the disease, but that doesn't mean you have prevented or eliminated the disease completely. Never. For example, you have vaccinated for polio. Okay. So the child may not get polio. But polio is only the name of one manifestation of SORA. So you have only suppressed that manifestation by doing this. So then SORA got more strengthened now. So it makes another manifestation. It may not be manifested as polio because you have blocked this. So it makes another manifestation. So you have to invent another vaccination, some other new things. So new vaccines. So you dump the child with all the vaccination. How many vaccines can you dump? Because there are so many types of diseases. If you go on vaccinating for each disease, the body of the child is filled with all the vaccines. That is worse than anything. And it is well proved, not only by Hahnemann, but even in present day, even by the normal medical investigations also, there are proofs, many proofs that there are many evil results, long-standing after vaccination. And vaccination, because what are they applying in vaccination? Along with the vaccine, they are applying heavy metals like mercury, especially. To fix the vaccine in the body, they are applying mercury. So if you introduce mercury into the body, what happens? The miasm sora gets more and more strengthened, and then it develops also the miasm syphilis, because mercury spoils the whole of the constitution, especially the hard tissues of the constitution, and also the mental structure of the person. This was very well proved by Hahnemann when he has proved the remedy Mercurius solubilis. When he has prepared Mercurius solubilis as a remedy, and then when he proved this from the symptoms of mercury, you can see how this mercury can disrupt the whole economy or the constitution of the person, in all the layers. So exactly it is similar to syphilitic miasm. That is why Mercurius solubilis was proved as a very powerful anti-syphilitic remedy. So in each vaccine there is mercury, and each dental doctor puts mercury in the teeth, amalgam. So in many means mercury is dumped into the constitutions of millions and millions of human beings. So now you can imagine how much of this syphilitic miasm can be increased. But you are obliged under pressure, because it is a big industry. And that type of behavior of those persons to impose even dangerous things on people, that itself is also a result of psoric miasm. So it is on that level the miasm is acting. It's most selfish. That means for their gain, they are not, they have no conscience. Utterly they have no conscience that they are really killing people only for their benefit of getting money.
Or they are conscious and they do it anyway.
Yeah, the conscience, they have no conscience, only conscious. But if they have any conscience, they will not do it.
Can that be antidote?
Very difficult if that goes on for a long time. Because already the children have inherited the miasm, and in addition to this you are adding on all this. It can be antidoted when immediately you take any step. But if it is allowed for a long time, and then it goes into the whole economy of the child. So then, it manifests later, because the physical manifestation takes a long time. That is why we are not able to correlate all this together. We think that if a person gets, as a result of this, if he gets a manifestation physically, a disease after 10 years, then they will say that this is a new disease, this is not at all connected to that. That is the explanation given by them, a freak explanation.
But what happens in my country now, it's very easy. Homeopathic doctors, because they are allopathic doctors at the base, say to the parents, oh, don't worry when you must give vaccine to your child, I will give you a good homeopathic remedy, then you give it afterwards, so it's no damage.
Yeah, it's awful. It's just like if a person thinks that I have some remedy to counteract a poison, therefore I can take some poison and take the remedy.
Just the same.
It is a dirty logic. That is once again Soric logic. So therefore, you see how much the human race is getting damaged because of this. All these so many methods, which due to all these methods, the miasm is getting stronger and stronger. That is what is happening. Otherwise, why this miasm should spread so much more and more when we are advancing more and more, this is also advancing with us. More and more people are getting affected by the miasm at a larger degree, higher degree. That is why sickness, you see children, how many children, many children are getting sick. They may not be sick physically for some time. The medical science may claim that now we made all children healthy. But what is health? Is it only appearance, by appearance physically? What about the behavior of the child? Because it is on the higher level of consciousness. This is not understood properly. That is why the parents, because this becomes vicious. You see how it is. It became such a social problem. It becomes vicious. So the children will behave. Due to all this, the children's behavior is distorted. So the parents, they don't know the cause and they don't know the means how to overcome this. Therefore, the parents try to push these children to the school or away from them. Because they can avoid all this behavior of the child. And this leads to further complication on the psychology of the child and relationship between children and parents. Because all is on the miasmatic base. There is no proper thinking and proper understanding, because already the parents are miasmatic and children they have inherited the miasm. So there is no proper understanding of the problem. So therefore, how the miasm is affecting the human race, it is unimaginable. That is what Hahnemann said 250 years ago, nearly 200 years ago. He has warned and he has explained, awake, please awake and understand this. But we are not awake and still. We are in sleep. We are not. This is much more dangerous than a nuclear danger. It is more dangerous than Chernobyl. The explosion of Chernobyl has killed some hundreds of people, maybe thousands. But this is the whole human race. And forever. That Chernobyl chapter is over after some years, but this is forever, more and more. The whole human race is going, if it continues like this, and if we are ignorant still not to take care of this, what happens? The whole human race will disappear without any other weapons. There is no need of any nuclear weapon. By these weapons, the weapon of ignorance. So that is the effect of the miasm, Sora. So by the study of this Sora, how can we identify this? By this we can know whether, we can very easily understand that how much is this miasm has spread. At certain degree. In some persons it may be more and some persons less, but almost there is no exception. That is what we can see when we study this. But Hahnemann has proved that it is possible, if you follow properly, it is possible that you can eliminate this effect of this and get over and get into healthy state. But that should be a constant effort for a long time, and following certain discipline or injunctions of nature. That is what we have to understand. because nature cannot change its law for our whims and fancies. We have to follow the law of nature. Nature cannot be obliged by us, by the human beings. And also, the human being who is affected with Sora always makes an effort to control nature. That is another effect of Sora. You see, in the name of scientific investigations and all these things, we want to control the nature for the benefit of ourselves. That is what we are doing now, human beings, in the name of technology and all these things. Technology is not wrong, but how we use it, what for, that is important. So all this we can understand when we study about Sora. At least we can understand in which direction the human being is proceeding. Because the basic aspect is health, whatever the other things may be. You may make so much of investigation, scientific advancement and all these things, but what about health? Only when you are healthy, then all these things you can make use of. If you have no health, what can you do? And health is only wrongly understood as only living for outward appearance, supporting the constitution with all these things, all the artificial things. That is, unfortunately, that is understood as health. What are we doing? What are we giving to our children from the very beginning? So much of evil that we are, but we are not cognizant of all these things because of ignorance. We are not allowing even the child also to be brought naturally. All the artificial things. And even for the child to play also, this is another aspect, you see. The child has a creative aspect. Child is very creative naturally. But this creative faculty, we are destroying this also by our dirty methods, because, for example, we give some toys to the child. So the child may play with a teddy bear and a toy, but his creative intelligence is not allowed to expand and to be activated. So there are so many things like this. And why Sora became so strong in the human race? All these are the reasons for that. That's what we understand when we more and more go into the study of this miasm. That is why Hahnemann called this as a big monster, multi-faced monster. The person from Sora, from the miasms. That is what he has explained. And Hahnemann and Kent and then master like this. So we can know from this, we can observe and we can know. And it is a great responsibility for every human being to get rid of these miasms, to save the future generation. It is not only for us, but for the future generation. If you are cured before you get a child, then you made a very good work to save the next generation, at least. So that is what we see by studying this. It is not only just giving some medicine. Our responsibility is not over by giving away some dose of medicine, but we have to understand all this, how we have to work at that level. Not only at the personal level, but at that level of, because it is the responsibility of every human being, because we are part and parcel of the whole humanity. So first of all, we must know how to get out of this and and be healthy so that we can help. So unless we understand until we understand this completely, we cannot really make any such effort. So that is why we must try to study this about the miasms, and that is most important. So Sora, that is what we are studying. So a person having Sora, how he behaves, how he thinks, how can we identify this? A few of them, a few of the such features, that is what we are studying now. First about Sora. So easily irritable nature. So the mind of a person of Sora cannot be tranquil at any time. Easily disturbed by the environment. The miasm, especially Sora, makes the person more and more sensitive. That is what you see when you compare the generations. This is another point. When you compare the generations, you take the generations example, 2 generations before our generation, and compare, go on comparing. More and more are getting more and more sensitive to so many things. You see? For example, in the previous generations, if for example, if the parent happened to say something harsh or something to the child, so not in childhood but even after you are grown up also, when you observe the relationship of the parent and the children, even from early childhood, how the child has become so sensitive now compared to previous generations. So the child cannot even tolerate even a little, for example, if the parent says anything, something hard to regulate the child, for example, they cannot tolerate. This particular aspect you compare from previous generations and present generation. So sensitivity means not only physically but at mentally, psychological level. Getting oversensitive. You must be sensitive but not oversensitive. You must be active but not hyperactive. To be hyperactive is as bad as be inactive. That is one side, and the other end. You are not at equilibrium. So hypersensitivity. So due to hypersensitivity, the relationships between persons, they are so much distorted. And this distortion leads to so many changes on a psychological level. See, these are all interlinked. And these disturbances or disharmony, it is reflected on the emotion, which in turn it disturbs the hormonal system, the functions of the hormones. So there is a direct relationship between the functioning of the hormones and the emotions. Why in the present generation many of the young people, there is a disturbance in the hormonal functioning, either in male children or female children? What is the cause for this? What is the answer from the medical science? Why it is increasing? For example, why the thyroid problem is so much increasing in people? Why it should increase so much, enormously? No answer, unless you know about the miasmatic effect. So this oversensitivity, and due to this emotional disturbance, emotionally excited, either joy or with sorrow, either this or that, ill balance, emotional ill balance. So all this is because of the miasm which has intensified. The miasm makes the person hypersensitive in all the levels. So there will be no natural proper activity, because when you are ill balanced, then your reaction is definitely ill balanced. So that is why you see, when you compare this with the previous generations, in the present generation, our generation, next generations, why people, in between the people, all the relationships are very easily disrupted. Very easily disrupted, even between husband and wife also, for very simple reasons they want to get away. Why? With the friends, with husband and wife, with parents and children. You take any relationship because of this hypersensitivity. Because nobody can understand and excuse the other person. Nobody wants to get adjusted little by little. This is because the miasm which makes the person excited immediately. That is the effect of Sora. That is because of this what we have seen, the primary character of Sora. That is the feeling of supremacy and fear of losing. So, in between two persons, maybe parents and children, if it is between the father and child, so both of them don't want to lose. It is not actually losing, but they feel they are losing themselves. If the father can adjust with the child, then the father feels, why should I? Because he doesn't want to lose. Fear of losing something. And the child also, because child has inherited the same quality from the parents. So the effect and the intensity of the miasma is more and more increasing with the generations. That is what we see. So when you want to treat and cure any person without knowing this, what can you do? You can only, whatever effort you make is only a temporary effect. Only what you are doing is temporary. So that is what Hahnemann explains in the very second aphorism. Cure should be complete. In the very second aphorism of Organon, he says cure should be complete. Complete means to that level of consciousness, to completely eliminate the disturbing cause from the constitution. Until then it is not complete. So it is not enough if you make some effort on the physical tissue. That is not just enough. That is required but not enough. Suppose a person is in a very dangerous situation, so you have to do something on a physical level, that is true, but that is not just enough. If you stop there, then again it will be the same. That is what we have to understand. So this one quality, this trait of aristocracy and hypocrisy, this simple appears to be very simple, but see how much havoc it creates in the mental structure of the person. So a person who is soric can never admit his mistakes, or can never tries to make any adjustment with the other person. Sora prevents the person from this. Because a person with Sora thinks only from his own point of view. Never he thinks that each person also will have that his point or her point of view and his own needs. So that is why many persons who get into the effect of Sora gradually gets selfish also. You see? And that becomes so intense that even with their own children they can behave like that. For example, you can see a mother, when the child is hungry she doesn't care, but she feeds herself. You can see these examples very clearly. If it is really a healthy mother, healthy means in its true sense, parents, mother or father should care for children first before they have to do something for themselves. That is quite natural. That is what animals and birds are doing. So we are worse than them because we have Sora. Without any doubt. How many, we can see many parents now and many mothers who behave like this. That means their love and affection is distorted, which is a natural trait. Mother, more than the father, mother should have more because she has born the child and then gave birth to the child, so she is very most primary. So the mother behaves like this is very, you see, because Sora can make the mother heartless like this for her own child behavior. She doesn't care for the child. She is hungry, immediately she can take food. She doesn't care to feed the child. This behavior is because of Sora, distorted affections. So this is the real disease, but you are not considering this as a disease. You are not identifying this as a disease. So this woman who behaves like this, she is not cured from this type of behavior, due to Soric behavior. So whatever disease she gets, if you treat her, it is only temporary. That is what is happening.
So does that mean that we can see heartlessness of political leaders on national and international?
Yes, that is.
Heartlessness.
Yes.
They don't care for.
Yes, that is high degree of this miasm. Very high degree of this. Magnified. From personal level to that level. In any sphere, in any level, in any sphere, in any field, this is very difficult to get rid of this. Even the so-called spiritual field also, they find spiritual aristocracy. So the person may be a chief of very highly spiritual, but Sora, if it is there, then his mind is aristocratic. So therefore he is not an exception. He will get such diseases which are caused by this Sora. You cannot make the nature, you cannot deceive the nature. If you say, I am a very spiritual person, so please don't attack me. But you have Sora in you. You have not eliminated this.
So also the selfishness, I mean, as well as the heartlessness, if we look at the big companies that are producing all these dangerous chemicals for people, that means that they don't care about the people, but not only, but they are dominated by selfishness to get the money and the power, right?
Yes, if they think only money and power at any cost, at the cost of the lives of others, that means it is Soric behavior, selfish Soric behavior. The Sora, if a person having Sora, his logic is distorted. So he feels that whatever he thinks or whatever he plans, whatever he does is pure and highest. But he never cares to observe whether this is congenial or detrimental to other people. That is where, if you can consider that, then you are not Soric. If you consider about the other people, because if you remember that other human beings are also like you, so whatever needs you have, the same are the needs for others. Simply if you remember this, that means you are free from Sora at every step. But even their own children, you leave other people with their own children, with their own parents, because this is the nearest relationship. Husband and wife, children and parents is nearest relationship. Even there it is like that. So they can behave at any level, they can behave like that. So the power of discrimination is totally destroyed by Sora. That is what we have to understand. There is no discrimination at all. There is a discrimination, power is there in every person, but it is completely destroyed. That is what Dr. Hahnemann and Kent say, that utter loss of conscience. Give another pen. The pens are playing tricks on us. Utter loss of conscience. Utter means complete, extreme loss of conscience. Conscience is our conscience means our inner quality with which we can loss. Utter means yes, extreme loss of conscience. An example I will tell you, then we will understand. This example is what I know from my childhood. Everyone can have such examples. When we were children, we were having our friends, our neighbors' family. Those children we were always playing. We were children, staying just side by side. In our parents, my father and mother, and we were three children by that time. And then the next door, another family with their children. So we were playing together. So when you compare financially, almost in the same level, it was not so sound financially, but still our parents cared always for us. First they always cared to feed us before they wanted to feed themselves. This was in our family. Exactly opposite another family. The father of these children, still I remember, every morning their eldest son is of almost my age. That time I was of 7 years like that. He was also like that. He used to send his own son to the restaurant, to the hotel, to ask him to bring some breakfast only for one person, not for all. So, and then he used to sit before his wife and children and he used to eat this. And he used to make them believe that after all our father is working so much for us, for the family, so therefore he has to eat. And those children were hungry. You see, can you imagine this as a human being? So these children, while they were playing, they used to come to our house and my mother used to feed them. Because it is sharing. So while giving food to us, she was also giving food. And if something is remaining, then she used to eat my father and mother. Otherwise, just have some water and that's all. Like that. But that person, what can you say about this person? It is...
Exactly. So you have to put that.
Yeah, terrible Sora. So he has no conscience. See, for his own children and for his own wife, his children. So in the closest relationship, he behaves like that. But we don't know about all this because by that time, still we are children, and master also, nah, he has not taken up homeopathy by that time. But I could remember these incidents, some of the incidents from my childhood. Now you can understand when I study about Sora, how a Soric person, now I understand from that example. That is a typical Soric person. And I know this person, after 20 years or 25 years, he got cancer. He died with cancer in the liver. Because he had no chance to be cured. He never, afterwards also, when he was transferred to other place and we were shifted to Visakhapatnam, so there was no connection that the person can know that master can treat, and he has no belief in all these things. So normal course of action, he got cancer, he was treated, and all the normal cancer treatment, but he died after all the treatments in the big hospitals. But when you know this, you can understand that was the cause. If he would have been cured by that time, because this is a behavior which is exactly, you can find certain remedies, we can produce such behavior in a healthy person. So this is exactly similar to that. For example, sepia. Sepia is one of this, and also opium. These are the remedies where you have such a behavior. In very high dilution, for example, if you have given sepia 50 or like that, then this I can understand. And later, when master was conducting homeopathic course in Srisalem, that time already we had grown up and we were already in the field. And then there was another case, that person, he was an engineer. You see, an engineer means he is a learned person, an engineer in a high position, and so he was also attending master's lectures, and he came to master also for treatment, but only because he has some problems in the intestines and also gastric problems and all this, chronic gastric problems and all this. And it happened that we were made to stay. That time this ashram is not there. In this area only, in one of these houses we were staying, and he was staying, their family was staying in the side by side in the house. So when I observed this person, I was very surprised. Gradually I was observing this person, and this man, every month when he gets his remuneration, his salary from his work, he used to keep all the money with him, not to give even a little to the wife and children, because the wife, she is a housewife, she has to take care of the house, the children and all this. And this fellow keeps all the money with him and doesn't care to provide what are required for her wife and children. And one day I have seen his daughter, a little girl, there was a little pond, a pool there. And this little girl like Igor, she was just playing and she just fell down in the pond. And this fellow was sitting there smiling. Oh God, how is immediately we ran there to take the child, and he was just smiling as if nothing has happened. Then I told this, when I have seen this, I told this to master, this. And then master said, give this fellow sepia tenem ondos. And we have given sepia tenem to this fellow. And after 1 month, then the wife told us that it is very surprising, my husband has provided all these things by himself and he is taking care of children. What happened to him? She doesn't know that we have given the remedy to this fellow. So after this dose, after this change, after 4 or 5 months, then his gastric problem disappeared. After this, the physical problem was cured after this. An example from birth. That is how. So where is the disease? Yes.
If we observe such a situation, yes, and we see that the homeopathic is not enough to make a big influence to cure all the human race, perhaps what, because the communication of the such a social workers homeopaths do, perhaps to prevent children from the irritation and growing up the Sora, perhaps it's better to make some renewing of educational system and make some education in ashrams like such a school as this, and just protect children from the society which is contaminated up to the 10 years that they have understood their own willpower and ability to distinguish.
Yes.
This is
That is very much needed.
such an ashrams, yes, like
Ashrams are at least groups of people. For example, now you people, you know this. So when you create a group, and in this group you start explaining and then convincing the people what is happening. So when you start like in a group work, it is not necessarily an ashram or whatever it may be,
not necessarily even group energy.
but even group energy. The group.
But children go all the time into the street, drink a beer and
Yes.
observe the sexual behavior.
That is, first the parents, they have to rectify themselves, then the children will be rectified. That is where, because when the parents continue in their own manner, the children will automatically, they do in their own way. So it is a work between parents and child, because the children will not just follow what we say, they will follow what we do.
But in the community, living in ashram and make
Yes, it will help, it will definitely help the children. Yes. When you make a community like this, a group to live, and then the children who are there, they will definitely are brought up in this direction. That is possible. That
educate children.
Yes.
Because I talk with a lot of such wise spiritual men. They make like big villages, and they say that almost the children, when they grew up in this village, they have very good distinguished power, and they are very wise.
Yes.
And they are very, successful in society.
Yes.
And they are prepared to live in society, but not keep this energy in the ashram.
Yes.
So this is process only for one generation, and after this, all these children, because more than 20 years ago, such kind of villages.
Yes.
But how possible to prolong this system of prevention of the psoriatic matters?
So some people should take up this work for the whole life, and
Some of the children will keep their work.
yes, for example, in your generation, for example, young people of your generation, for example, when they understand this, they take up this work for the whole life. So then they can work out for the children from the very childhood by forming such communities. Because this such work is possible not directly in the cities. It is possible only in the villages where there is less population, and you can make a community. So from there you can start doing this, and this should be informed for other people also to make communities in different places. That is how we have to work out. That is what is the intention of making this from Rudolf Schneider, who has received all these informations from master's teachings and all. And what we are trying to do is this in every country we have to form, because if we start it on large scale, then the politicians will destroy this. because they are afraid of losing their power, because they are very highly Soric fellows.
We have in Russia the same process.
Yeah.
The government depressed.
Yes, definitely. That is what is happening in every country. Why they are trying to suppress all these alternative systems of medicine and also these types of education, because the field of education is also highly contaminated now because of SORA. Because it is not real education that is being given in the institutions, in the schools and colleges. That is all only giving some information. It is not education. Only dumping some information on the minds of the children.
In big quantities, so you don't
Yes.
have the time to think of something else.
Yes. Is it not ridiculous? Because when they make some questions in the examination, get good marks in the subject, does it mean that they know all the subject? It is ridiculous. It is all a drama. So those people who get a very high percentage of mark may not be really a known person, a known student like who is not getting so much, because this is all only information, informatics, but not real education. And they always try to put this only, because if really education is being given to the children, if they come up in the true sense of education, then all this will change. So they don't want all these changes. If this change happens, then they will lose their power and money and all these things. That is their fear. So they will always try to destroy and suppress these things. So we must do this work at the level of community, at making communities at different places, and develop this from children. So we have to take up our own children. That is where the success happens. And that is what our father, Master E.K., whatever he wanted to experiment, he started with us, his own children. He never insisted upon other people to give their children for experimentation. He said, I will experiment this on my children, and then if it is successful, you can follow me. That is how many people are following now. That is the only way. You must first start yourself. That is what Hahnemann did. He has experimented on his own body, not on other persons. This is the only approach to get out of this effect of the miasm. Sacrifice. You must be ready to sacrifice. Then it can happen. That is why now so much of work is going on, because in the beginning he started with himself and his children.
Education in your school and your brothers and sisters.
We never went to the school. No. We never went to the usual school. We were educated at home by our grandfather and father.
And homeopathic education also at home?
First at home only. For example, our son Anantacharya, he learnt at home and then he went to the college. After this only. So first parents should take care of the children. Parents should take this responsibility. If they have something more important work than the children, that is absurd. Otherwise, how can they be parents if they have no time for the children? The animals and birds prove themselves to be better than human beings, because they take care of their children until the children can be of their own. But this is very much missing in human society now. You know very well. More in your countries, more and more. And India is also following the same example.
Master, is it possible that a genuine spiritual practice and experience can clear the miasm in a person with act of a strong will?
Yes, if you really live according to that every day at every step, if you are ready, your readiness. It is not enough if you just know about it and just have a fancy about it. You should be ready to follow at every step, every day in your daily life. Then it is possible. What we are doing one day, when we are very much inspired and do this, and after going back, falling back into our things. That should not be there. A constant application is required. Abhyasa. We'll continue tomorrow.